When you're first starting, navigating the realm of personal finance can be difficult. Unfortunately, most people did not receive financial education in school. As a result, financial literacy is significantly lower than it should be across the country. First and foremost, realize that being a beginner is perfectly okay. It's not your fault that you didn't learn about these crucial financial subjects sooner. It is, however, your obligation to take charge and educate yourself about these issues and how they affect you. Here are some essential financial themes to be knowledgeable of. Budgeting is one of the most fundamental financial subjects that everyone should understand. Budgeting, in a nutshell, is deciding how you'll spend all of your money. It entails calculating how much money you make each month and where it will go. Remember that budgeting isn't about being flawless. It all comes down to the review, your progress, and your implementation. If you stick with it, you'll grow better at budgeting over time if you stay devoted. There is no one-size-fits-all approach to budgeting. It's more about figuring out whatever method works best for you. People have found success with several different budgeting approaches. Among the most well-known are: you allocate 50% of your money to housing, insurance, and transportation utilizing this 50/30/20% budgeting technique. 30% of your money is spent on wants, such as eating out, shopping, traveling, and so on. Finally, you set aside 20% of your salary for savings and debt repayment. This budgeting approach is popular, but it's probably not the best option for people who have a lot of debt to pay off. You manage your expenditure using the zero-based budgeting method by taking your total monthly revenue and allocating it to budget categories until you have $0. The idea of this approach is that you must find a job for every dollar, even if that job is to save or pay off debt. Other methods of budgeting include pay yourself first, envelope budgeting system, etc. In today's world, debt is more rampant than ever. Consumer debt has risen to more than $14.9 trillion in recent years, according to the data, with the typical consumer owing $92,727. As debt becomes more frequent, understanding how to handle it becomes increasingly vital. There are two types of debt: revolving and non-revolving. Revolving debt is one that you can keep spending and pay off. A credit card is the most popular sort of revolving debt, but a line of credit is also a type of revolving debt. Non-revolving debt is when you borrow a certain amount and pay it back over a set period. Mortgages, student loans, personal loans, and other non-revolving debts are examples. A secured loan is backed up by collateral or an asset that the lender can take if you don't pay. Mortgages and vehicle loans are secured debts because if you don't pay them back, your lender can confiscate your home or car. There are no collateral backing unsecured debts. The lender can still pursue legal action to recover their funds, but you have no assets that they can seize. Unsecured debts include student loans and credit cards. It's critical to be aware of and completely comprehend each loan you have. You should know the following information for each debt: balance sheet, rate of interest, monthly minimum payment, date of expected repayment. One of the most crucial components of your financial picture is your net worth. The difference between what you own and what you owe is your net worth. Start by totaling up all of your assets, which include cash in your bank and investment accounts as well as tangible assets like your home. Add up all of your debts next. Your net worth is calculated by subtracting your debts from your assets. It's fine if your net worth isn't exactly where you want it to be. As a result of school loans, many young people have a negative net worth. The goal is to simply watch your net worth grow as you save money and invest. The ability to borrow money is referred to as credit. When people talk about credit, though, they normally refer to their credit report or credit score. Your credit report contains a detailed summary of all of your current debt accounts, including how much you owe, who you owe it to, and how much you've paid each month. It may also contain potentially negative information, such as accounts in collections or whether you've filed for bankruptcy. Lenders look at your credit record to evaluate how you've handled debt in the past while considering whether or not to lend you money. Your credit score is a numerical assessment of your credit report that ranges from 300 to 850 points. It's a summary of your debt management skills. According to Experian, the different scores fall on a spectrum of low to excellent. One of the most essential figures in your financial toolkit is your credit score. When you apply for a loan or credit card, rent an apartment, or even apply for a job, your credit may be checked. If you have a bad credit score, you may be denied loans or face excessive interest rates. A strong score can mean the difference between tens of thousands of dollars and hundreds of thousands of dollars over your lifetime. It may also cause you to be turned. It should come as no surprise that saving is one of the most crucial aspects of personal finance, but the majority of people fail to do so. Only 39% of Americans could afford to pay for a $1,000 emergency without taking on further debt, according to research. An emergency fund should be the first thing most individuals save for. Your emergency fund might assist you in covering any unexpected costs. It can also be used to supplement your income if you lose your employment. The majority of experts advocate having 3 to 6 months worth of spending in your emergency fund. You could also set aside money for certain financial goals. Saving will help you achieve your goals, whether it's a dream vacation or a down payment on a property. Unfortunately, there is no wonder drug or trick to saving money, you simply have to put forth the effort. When it comes to saving for a significant goal, the best approach to get there is to split the entire amount you must save by the period of months you need it to be saved for. This will show you how much you need to save monthly to meet your goal. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, like, share and comment below.